on through. I hope we get the big dino into play at least once. We get the big dino into play at least once. Did you want to time out Ian Duke for not using his words? To be fair, Ian Duke not posting anything on there probably comes from more than just him, right? Like, it's probably Avatar into battlefield with one card for each of the creatures control one card. Alright. We've got a lot of 3/3s here, so I can only assume this hand is excellent. We are playing tribal 3/3s. That's definitely something raceable and beatable, right? Double basic forest start. Okay. You have a Keru here. We are so... Have faith in the 3/3s, chat. You need to have faith in the 3/3s. That's a good start towards having faith in our 3/3s. We're actually going to kill them on the 5th turn here. We'll have a turn 5 win. It's probably too slow, especially on the draw, but we're going to give it the old college best here. The art on that is really sweet. Like a temple. The old temple in the forest. Alright, I'm going to run to the bathroom while my opponent does their thing. I'll be right back. Am I dead? Oh, it's just a walking ballista. That's exciting. It's exciting, chat. YouTube processes videos in chunks, SoCal Maverick. So I hit publish on the YouTube video as soon as the lowest quality is available for it. But like, for instance, this will be the last video I upload for the night. So when I hit publish on this video, only the lowest quality will be available. And it takes YouTube time to process through all the other video qualities for it. All right, so I assume we're dead here. We don't really have good tools for this matchup either. No, I don't think we've ever played Baron Glory. Alright, so these Dismembers are pretty bad because they don't actually kill my opponent's stuff. And I guess I'm just bringing in Tarmogoyf as like a mediocre beater. How have we done with our past 3 leagues? Angel Cord very narrowly missed 5-0ing. Tezzeret crashed and burned. In the first deck of the night, I want to say we 2-3'd with. No, this is our 5th league, right? They've run together. Team Arkiki we 2-3'd with. Yeah, Team Arkiki we 2-3'd with. I don't remember. No, I don't think Feed the Clan is good enough. I think we just need to race. The Angel Core decklist is still in the donation queue. You can find it there, and afterwards will be on the YouTube video once I publish later tonight. Oh, the Mentor deck that was vomit-inducing. Yeah, the Mentor deck was real awkward. Real awkward. Yeah, the Angel Core deck's really good, Jet. I know you're a fan of the Toolbox decks. You should definitely give that one a try. It feels very reasonable. Why is this card in my deck? Oh god. There almost certainly should be fetch lands in this deck if there's going to be Tarmogoyfs on the board. Almost certainly. Yeah, the Temur Kiki deck's just like kind of a mediocre power level deck. It's like okay, but nothing impressive. You're never going to write home about it. I think I want to lead on Avatar here and just start attacking for 5 next turn. So like, if I lead on Strangleroot Geist, I attack for 2 and then 2. Whereas if I lead on Avatar, I just attack for 5, so I end up a damage. That sounds sweet, J-Robes. I think Catcher's Monument seems really neat in that archetype. Land would have been great there. I'm gonna concede if we get Titaned this turn. Keru plus thing lets them Titan us. I'm just getting Walking Ballista. Seems fine for us. Smells like Walking Ballista. Could be Engineered Explosives too. Oh no, we're getting Titaned. Good quick couple of turns there. This is if honest aggro decks could be good in Modern, this would be a good place to start. Unfortunately, I really feel like this deck's just gonna end up being like a turn and a half, or at least very least half a turn slow in most matchups. Like Aspect of the Hydra really allows you to put out a lot of damage output with these cards, but we're just too slow against a lot of the other combo decks in the format, and we don't really have good tools in our sideboard to make those better. We have to actually pay mana for our creatures, right? Needs more Elvish Spirit Guides. Agree. Hard, fast agree. Splashing color for sideboard options. That seems very reasonable. Is this deck, if playable, even good in Standard? Asking the real questions. 1 land, got a mulligan. All right, gonna do good, honest creature things. Experiment 1 into Tusk. Oh, experiment 1 into Avatar the Resolute. No, sorry, into Tusker into Avatar. Yeah, I agree. At a competitive level, Modern seems pretty linear right now. Thankfully, a majority of the people that play Modern in the settings they play Modern in aren't super competitive, so I think the format's still probably fine for most of us that want to play it. Yeah, I mean, like, if your matches line up well, you're probably going to do fine with a deck like this, but, like, if you're only playing against other decks that, like, aren't interested in interacting with your board at all, like, this deck probably just going to get run out of most of the games that it plays. Yeah, correct. With the second experiment 1, I'm going to go Forest, experiment 1, Dryad Militant here. Yep. Which will evolve both of these. And then we can play Avatar the Resolute next turn and get him in as a 5/4. Avatar's gonna be a big boy. 5/4 for 2 mana. How Will our opponent ever keep up with how unfair this creature is? A 5/4 for just 2 little mana pips. How could they ever possibly hope to keep up with something that's this imbalanced? They're gonna kill it for 1 mana? Don't say things like that. That sounds terrible for us. Creature is really pushing it. A+ Border Walker. If I could thumbs up comments in Twitch chat, that one would get a thumbs up. It's like the Goyf our deck needs. Still smaller than Death Shadow, right? Oh, poor little avatar. You wanted to be all you could be. With reach and trample, chat, it's got keywords. Why are you making fun of its keywords, chat? Maybe they're just dead next turn. Maybe we're just gonna kill them on 4. Maybe their hand is just like Jace the Mind Sculptors and discard spells. We're just gonna kill them next turn. But Chad, if they have Damnation, we can regenerate. We can regenerate if they have Damnation, right? Right? What do you mean I can't regenerate? Why would they put this text on him if it couldn't protect him from a sweeper? Why would they give him this text if it couldn't protect him from a sweeper? I don't understand. Oh no. This isn't fair. This isn't fair. They cast a Yu-Gi-Oh card. How is a Yu-Gi-Oh card fair against us? We're just playing Magic and they get to cast Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Is Moto bugged? My cards didn't regenerate. And then should I file for comp, chat? Do you think they'll refund me because of that one? Do you think they'll refund me? Oh no! God, we could just never beat that, huh? Oh, jeez. Oh. Alrighty. I mean, I get to board in these, I guess. Can you believe that they left Jace the Mind Sculptor unbanned? Can anybody believe that Wizards of the Coast unbanned Jace the Mind Sculptor? What could they possibly have been thinking, making a card as powerful as Jace the Mind Sculptor legal in Modern? What? They have no idea what they're doing with their format. They've ruined Modern by unbanning Jace the Mind Sculptor. Just unban Jace to try and sell booster packs of M25 with no thought of what it would do to the format. Jace is the reason our deck is bad. It's all Wizards of the Coast's fault. It's all Wizards of the Coast's fault. I am getting the feeling that this deck is just like a bad version of 8-Whack, right? They're sculpting our minds. You thought this was okay, Wizards? I'm just trying to play good, honest Strangleroot Geist over here. My opponent casting Jace the Mind Sculptor like a big meanie. Big meanie Bobini Jace the Mind Sculptor. I think a more fair parallel, Tar, is to compare it to the mono red deck as opposed to humans, because like humans is a tier 1 deck that's very expensive, whereas like this archetype is very much a budget deck, right? So I think comparing it to another budget aggressive deck is a more apt comparison than comparing it to one of the better decks in the format that's very expensive. Does he have another Damnation on 4 here? I think we might actually be able to beat a Damnation deck. A Damnation this game. It's like Goblins without the reach. Yeah, similar, right? It's less aggressive too, I feel like. This deck is just worse at Nauseam. Alright, I don't know if we can beat a Damnation anymore. Oh, that's funny. It evolved the experiment one when it came back. It's the mid-range of aggressive decks. Yeah, this feels like a turn 4 Damnation, right? Over 2 gigs of RAM. We can rebuild. Feels like a cryptic. Don't do it, opponent. Don't do it. Counter target spell, tap all creatures. Yep. Yep, your move. Why aren't we running modern staple guttural response? Asking the real questions. What's going on, Hierarch Noble? Okay, so opponent needs 2 removal spells to live here, right? Because we get to attack them with both. They're forced to remove one or they just die inside of combat, and then we Aspect of the Hydra the other one. Needs more Charging Badger. Crouching Tiger, Charging Badger! I keep trying to fast forward, but it's not working. Sorry, Justin. This is going to be our last League of the Night, too, so we're going to play this match. We'll play at least one more. I have faith. We can maybe run this control deck out here. Maybe play more than just 2 more. Get some play points back out of this. We are on the scoreboard as far as games are concerned. Got shot for reach. Rude. Kill yourself by casting all 4 Dismembers and both got shots. It is beastly. He's coming for you, the old Leatherback Baloth. This looks better than the Mentor deck, low bar. I agree, Polkim. I think, especially like I said, after playing this and like seeing some of the games play out, I feel like I'm kind of tough pressed to think that like it's not just like a little bit worse than 8 whack in general. I just have to Rancor here. Maybe I'm supposed to double Rancor there rather than play the Relic. Yeah, we had some pretty bad beats with the Tesserator deck. Did not go well for us. All right, Snapplecaster Mage. This is actually pretty good for us, right? They're going to trade here, take 3, go to 10. We get the Rancor back, so we're going to have like an 8-5 Trampler here. I'm not sure what you mean, Jay Walsh. Jace is coming. They took a Rancor. Oh, geez, that was a good draw. That was a good draw. That's a potentially game-winning draw, chat. That is a potentially game-winning draw. Maybe I was supposed to just kick this here. Maybe I was supposed to just kick that. I don't know. I don't know, chat. We're going to win an entire match, chat. I think we're going to win an entire match. I think we're going to win an entire match, chat. Oh, I'm feeling it. Can you taste it, Mr. Krabs? Can you taste it? It tastes so good. Did you have to buy any cards playing Aligman, or were you able to borrow everything? I bought some of the cheaper staples. I have a bunch of boomerangs and an eye to nowheres and a couple of the other cheaper things, a couple of rune flare traps. So I did end up buying a few. Buying a few things. I didn't have to buy any staples though, which was nice. If we kick it, what do we lose to? Go for the Throat, Doomblade, those kinds of things. 2 mana removal. I mean, this is certainly a hand. Modern staple Strangleroot Geist here. What's not to love? Already not the worst league of the night, right? That's true. That's true. This isn't even bottom 2 for worst leagues we've played today. We're on the scoreboard, chat. You feeling it? I'm feeling a rally here. We were all down after getting tossed by Amulet Titan, but all I'm saying is, ooh, oh no. Oh no. We have ourselves a good old-fashioned race here, chat. Good old-fashioned race. I think this could be a 3-2 deck, chat. Every deck is a nevermind. Our mana base is beautiful. Okay, don't you down talk my mana base here. They're playing Burn, not AWAC. That makes sense. Play Avatar here. A real modern deck, you say? I don't think I want to Rancor there. Maybe I'm supposed to. Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to Rancor there. It's like Rancor first. I don't know if they have Lightning Bolt here. I'd be really sad. Can you taste it? Is that delicious? It's delicious and nutritious, opponent. Can you taste it? Silver Christ! With the 2-month Twitch Prime resub. Thank you very much and welcome back. I do appreciate it. As always, subscriptions are the best way you can support what I do here. Experiment 1. Yep. In. We did just gain 6. Yeah, we ended up doing mono green instead of belching, Gregor. Why don't I just close it out with modern? We'll belch tomorrow. We'll belch tomorrow for sure. You're down to 12. Thank you for the cupcakes, JQL. Block. There's an Aspect of the Hydra on top of my deck. I don't want to die by mistake here. That Aspect of the Hydra is probably lethal next turn. If they don't have a Searing Blaze here, we get to get them here. Oh, I just passed priority. Oh, I just passed priority one too many times. Fuck. I intended to play the Aspect and try and push lethal there. Because I wanted them to kill one of my things. I should have Aspect of the Hydra the Strangleroot Geist there. That was a mistake. I clicked past it. Yay! No justice! No justice! Easy and easy out. Steel Leaf Champion should go on green red monsters. Those sound like standard cards. I have no idea what standard cards do. Feels good to say that. That's why Brawl is going to be fun. Brawl will be me exploring standard legal cards in a sweet format because I have no idea what cards are in standard and what's good, bad, or otherwise. We play Modern and Legacy, and to a lesser extent Pauper on this channel. Steel Leaf's like a 5/4. Does it have other text on it? So Goyf's actually not that hard to Searing Blaze. I'm pretty sure Goyf is only in the sideboard of this deck for other Goyf decks. Because this deck is not good at growing Goyf on its own. That's the only reason I can think of Goyf being in the sideboard. I'm no Superman. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime support. I do appreciate that. As always, subscriptions are the best way you can support what I do here. So thank you for choosing to put your Amazon fun money towards my channel this month. Edging ever closer to picking up another emote for the channel. 1185 sub points out of 1200. Can't be blocked by creatures too powerless. Okay, so it's got pseudo evasion on it. That's interesting. I've got Feed the Clan. We can't lose, right? That's actually pretty good, right? I am gonna bottom back because we're just like looking to curve out to 3 here. For a win! Thank you for the bit. Bottoming a non-land also gives us a chance to hit with Goblin Guide, which is nice. Sure. Lead on Experiment 1 here. Maybe I'm supposed to lead on Dryad Militant because I could trade with Goblin Guide. Yeah, on the draw, that's probably better. Yeah, I think this was a mistake. I was like trying to prioritize being aggressive when really I should have prioritized being defensive here. Oh, maybe I should have played this on defense, because they could go kill and attack through here. Was I supposed to play Strangleroot on D there? That's very real possibility. Also, if I play Strangleroot on D and then Avatar of the Resolute, this gets up to a 3/3, which is nice. If they have a Boros Charm here, we're going to be really sad, but I'm pretty sure I blocked both of these. Smells like Boros Charm. And like, getting Boros Charmed here is better for us if we would have had Strangleroot Geist in play, because it would have come back here. Yeah, I think I definitely played the wrong 2-drop there. Definitely played the wrong 2-drop. Here's my 4/5. I hope this is good enough. Whenever I've played elves in the past, I've always felt like more 3-drops wasn't the problem that deck had, but I'd be willing to accept that someone who's played it more could tell me that that's incorrect, an incorrect assessment. Man, them pumping the brakes here is just like the nut high for us. Yeah, Baloths. Am I supposed to start attacking here? Yeah, I think I am. I think we just need to kill them. Yeah, God, could you imagine if I'd have played the right 2-drop on 2? We'd have a Strangleroot Geist in play here that would be beating them down too. Yeah, not playing the right 2-drop is a pretty big mistake. We could die here, but I think it's right to start attacking just to pressure them. The second Baloth, I guess, encourages them to attack in more. Wow, really? Okay, huh. I'm going to attack with both of these. And I think if they don't block, I'm going to go Tusker Dryad Militant here. If they do block, I'll probably just play another Baloth. They might double chump here. Single chump, I'm just going to play Baloth as well. Yeah, God, I just can't get over how far ahead we'd be by playing the wrong 2-drop from if we would have played the right 2-drop here. We're at 7. You have 3 cards. Am I dead? Am I dead yet? If we're not dead, we want to draw a basic forest next turn so we can go Strangleroot Geist attack plus kick Vines of the Vastwood. These are my 4/5s. My 4/5s are amazing. Yeah, if those were Steel Leafs, they'd be unblockable, and our opponent would be dead actually, right? Aspect of the Hydra on top. Alright, so we're cracking for lethal next turn. Please don't kill me. They only have 2 cards, right? So they need like Boros Charm plus 1 more. Yeah, my 1-drop and 2-drop plays were both wrong this game. You have a Boros Charm? Oh, they could have Palm, right? Palm would have gotten us. We really can't play around Palm though, so. Alright, chat. We wrote him off too soon. Alright, we're all aboard the mono green Stompy hype train. All aboard that mono green Stompy hype train. This is gonna be the last league JMP. We're burning for over 7 hours now, so Vine does not stop Palm. Vine chooses. It's really weird. It's the way that card is worded actually lets you choose hexproof creatures as well. We do still have yet to get the Dino into play. That's true. This hand's great. Just 2-1 into 2-1 into 4-5, hopefully. Get him. Get him. I did go out of my way to put mismatching basics in my deck. Thanks, Andrew. Love the stream. It's my birthday tomorrow. I wanted to say thanks for the content, and by doing your taxes and finding out you don't owe them money is a good feeling. I would love to see green-white Liege/Angel Horde deck you were playing earlier today. Sounds good, Alcohol. I'll get that one back in the queue. That deck is really sweet. I agree. 10 out of 10 agree. Could be Control, could be Ad Nauseam. Is this the Ad Nauseam player we played earlier? I forget their username. And we swing with Little Beast. He's like, I love Strangleroot Geist. It's just like, it's just like a good, clean, honest Magic card. Oh, I do remember the avatar, actually. The avatar sticks out. You are correct. And yeah, happy birthday, Alcohol. Thank you for the cheer. They don't have another land. Well then, I'm just gonna put them dead next turn. Attack you for 8. Let's go for the old turn 4 lethals. Good, clean, honest. This is just good, clean, honest Magic right here, chat. Good, clean, honest Magic is the gathering. Arrgh, arrgh. Do these bits count as gifts? No, I pay taxes on everything. I pay taxes on it all. Uncle Sam needs his cut. Uncle Sam needs his cut. All the Twitch bit money gets counted as, and same thing with donations through PayPal, those get counted as tips. Just like when you tip someone at a diner. Waitress or something like that. Waiter or waitress. This is gonna spoils for Angel's Grace here, I assume. Oh, and they're Angel's Grace in response, sure. They could still die here, right? Because if this puts them lower than 0, they still die. Yeah, I am running a little bit late tonight. This is gonna be our last league of the evening. We've been going for a little over 7 hours. Long day, started early, running late. And a good set of leagues. The donation queue is deep, so just trying to play extra where I can. Did you file your owl taxes? Wow, they actually hit. Okay. The Dirty 30. I'm gonna have to remember that next year. The Dirty 30. Unlife doesn't even do it here, right? Because the City of Brass kills them. Justin and Nivik are definitely not making the queue any shorter. That's true. That's true. Better too little than too, or better too many than too few, though. I am quite pleased with how the donation deck scheme has worked out. Let's call it a scheme. It feels only natural to call it a scheme. There's another Angel's Grace here. Yep. I guess if they have another Angel's Grace and spoils, they could win the game next turn, right? What would I do if I ever finish the queue? I mean, I'd probably have to be done streaming at that point, right? I feel like if the donation queue ever dries up at some point, it basically means everybody stopped watching my content. We don't have any board cards for this matchup either, right? I've got like Dismembers for reach. I guess Back to Nature kills, or Gutshot for reach. Back to Nature kills Phyrexian on life. I mean, hopefully it never happens. Opponent dies to City of Brass, sure. He kept a medium minus hand and got run over. Alright, so Dismembers are easy cuts. Back to Nature and a Gutshot in. Maybe it depends on what it looks like. I don't know, that sounds really clunky. I never say no without actually looking at deck lists, but that probably sounds bad. I don't know what meta this died, but right? I don't know either. I don't think I understand why the Tarmogoyfs are in it. Most of these cards seem like they have a purpose, but the Tarmogoyfs are like exceedingly random. Tarmogoyfs are exceedingly random. Like maybe they're for other Goyf, they're for like other Goyf decks is the best thing I can think of, but I really just feel like Scavenging Ooze and Relic are probably better for beating other Goyf decks. Feed the Clans for burn. That seems fine. I'll make sure you always have at least Nova Chaser in the mirror if you get too low. Sounds good. Yeah, some kind of cheap, like, Naturalize effect would probably be pretty reasonable. This is just an easy mulligan. Rancor's pretty good. Rancor's one of our faster clocks. Hey, Hangman MTG. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime support. I do appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I can't keep this, right? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm a liar. Like, these cards here make for a really quick clock, and this is technically one of our few bits of disruption. So, like, if we just draw a second land, this hand's very powerful. And even if we don't, we're just, like, attacking for 3 and then 5 on whatever turns those are, so that seems okay. Ding. Fries are done. You just gotta believe, chat. You just gotta believe. I don't think we can kill them on turn 3, though. And they have Lotus Bloom suspended, so we're probably dead on their 4. Especially because they haven't cantripped yet, so they probably already have the combo. Just running lands. Watch us just, like, never draw a spell this game. Hopefully they play Phyrexian on life here, and we just get to back to nature them. Shit. We might be doing it, chat. We might be doing it. Is it happening? Is it happening? Oh god, we have them dead next turn, chat. We have them dead next turn. I start about 3 p.m. in the afternoon Central Standard Time on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. We could still be dead here. We could still be dead here, but I'm just saying we have a chance. That's all I'm saying. Oh, damn it. Should have been on the play. Should have been on the play. Alrighty. Out of the frying pan into the fryer. Let's try again here. I believe in our tiny green creatures, chat. Do you believe in our tiny green creatures? You just gotta get by with a little help from my friends. Get high with a little help from my friends. This guy definitely looks like he smokes a blunt on occasion. He's super high. Should we have waited on the back to nature? Nah. Now the same thing would have happened. Rockin' Zer with the 8-month Twitch primary subscription, 2/3 of a year. Thank you for remembering to re-up that again. I do appreciate that. This hand's mana heavy, but Experiment 1 into Strangleroot Geist is just like pretty great. The mistake was that this, yeah, red Strangleroots attack for 3 because they're super aggro. Ugh, Lotus Bloom is scary. Hopefully we can run good here and have a turn 4 kill. Yeah, I agree, Nook. I like just using my mana and jamming. This is another deck where putting 4 Damping Spheres in the sideboard makes it far more competitive. Every one of these tier 3 mid-range slower decks is just going to get to jam 4 Damping Sphere come Dominaria here. And they will get much better in matchups like this, and Storm and Tron just gain like percentage points all over the place by playing this colorless Ozer. Okay, I mean, we are getting well set up here. This is 16. Next turn, we're attacking for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down to 9, and then they're dead. They're dead on our 4. So this is our lethal by 4 is. Lethal by 4 is the best we can do by a large margin. Honestly, you should just play whatever deck you enjoy playing. No, like, you're not gonna make significant amounts of money just playing Magic Online. You should find a deck you enjoy playing and then play that because you enjoy playing it. Beep beep, get into the tiny green creature Jeep. This is like the smallest Jeep we've ever driven, I feel like. Like this right here, it's like tiny Jeep dot deck. Oh, I didn't even think about how good this is against Angel's Grace. That's really funny. That's really funny, actually. Put a stop on their upkeep right now. Yeah, damn. I can't... Yeah, we definitely should have brought in the other gut shot, huh? The Ghalta Jeep Dream. Alright, well, this is 10 out of 10 Angel's Grace, right? It's a Power Wheels Jeep. My kids actually have a Power Wheels Jeep. You did. I wasn't thinking about it though. You didn't say why. You gotta use your words, bud. You gotta be like, it's good because, and then explain. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. This is actually Magic the Gathering as Richard Garfield intended it to be played. We make that meme a lot, but this is what Richard wanted. This is what Richard wanted for the game. Wait, what? What? Okay. All right. Well, after starting off the first match by making a lot of fun of it, we are now 3-1 with the Stompy deck. We are now 3-1 with the Stompy deck. Let's see if we can close out the night strong. At any rate, this is now our second most successful deck of the day. Shame on myself and everyone in chat who did not believe in our tiny green Power Wheels Jeeped green creatures. Yep, just good, honest green creature things here. Nothing to see here but good, honest green creatures. Nothing to see here. Good, honest green creatures, chap. Pow, 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 wheels. Slowkey, the best aggro deck. Rancor is very, very good. Oh no! Oh no, chat! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm conceding to bridge every time it comes into play. There's no way we can win this, right? Just like actual 0%. I've got one Creeping Corrosion in my sideboard. Alright, I haven't eaten a real meal in 7 hours. We might just concede. Maybe they don't have bridge. Maybe we're really lucky and they won't have a bridge. Would Dryad Arbor plus Rancor represent more damage faster? Yeah, potentially. Yeah, I think you're right. Peace, Nivik. We actually have lethal through a bridge next turn, right? Because we get to hit them for 8 and then kick vines after we attack. So if they just have like land bridge, we kill them. Because they can't get their hand to 0. That's a bridge. Can you empty your hand? You know we have this Vines of the Vastwood. Can we steal a game here? I feel like we might steal this. Oh my god, we did it! Alright. God, if we just had like reasonable sideboard cards, we'd be in this game, right? Why aren't there reasonable cards in our sideboard, chat? I am so sad that we don't have reasonable cards in our sideboard. I am very, very sad that there are not reasonable cards in our sideboard. Are these Rancors supposed to come out? They make it hard for our guys to attack, right? They're probably better than these 3-drops. Relic seems better than Rancor. Yeah, I could see that. Nah, I don't know about that. Hey, Engelman. Thank you. Thank you very much for the 2-month resub. Welcome back. Never doubt the green smashing machine. I'm gonna do this. Whatever. Naturalize, natural state. Just some ways to like disenchant and destroy bridges. Well, Fracturing Gust is infinite mana. Fracturing Gust is infinite mana. Goyf plus pump spells. That's funny. I guess it's probably better than these. Sure. I bet that for $1. Did we get Goyfs in our deck? We did. Sweet. It's probably going to be pretty tough on the draw. Aspect of the Hydra is one of our better cards in this matchup, so I'm going to keep this. Aspect is our way we can sneak in under a bridge and just like jump up and pop them. It is upsetting that we're going to get through the whole league without ever casting a dino. Oh, can you miss a land drop? Can you miss a land drop? Please be really unlucky, Lantern player. Tilt. Maybe they won't have a bridge on 3. Maybe they won't have a bridge on 3. If they get empty-handed with a bridge, I'm going to concede. If they don't get a bridge, holy dick, so we're going to hit them for a lot. Okay, they're bobbling. Oh, they're bobbling to see if they want a Shredder, and they didn't Shredder, so I assume that means we're getting bridged. All right, so I'm going to pump this up to 3 so I can remove these counters and then attack. If they keep a card in hand next turn, this is actually lethal because each of these is plus... Oh, we need a forest for this to be lethal because each of these is plus 5. If they empty their hand here, I'm just going to concede. They got a whir. Do 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 do. Let's keep. Need some lands here, obviously, chap. But we call Sneeper in the biz. Got our one sideboard card. This is what we've got. These are the cards we've been dealt. It's our one last shot. It's a chance to roll. They probably board Thoughtseize out against us, right? They probably board Thoughtseize out against our aggro deck, right? Really? They took Avatar. Okay. So they're just assuming we're going to hit lands. I guess that's fair. This is game 3. That's a good draw. I just want to draw some lands here. We actually have a good number of lands in our deck. Like, we play 20, so... Getting a 4 lands isn't super rare in a 20 land deck. Pixis, yep. Land, please. Ding. Do you have a bridge? Yeah, we're just never beating that bridge. They get to regenerate it. We don't have another way to kill enchantments in our deck, so this deck was cute. So things I would change. The sideboard's just like a hot fucking mess. I can't think of a reason for a lot of these cards to be in here. There should probably be 2 to 4 naturalize effects depending on how many affinity and bogles and things like that you expect to play. And you should definitely have a bunch of damping spheres in your sideboard to beat all of the harder like Storm and faster decks than you. So at any rate, I've been going for 7.5 hours, so I'm gonna go find some food for myself. If you're interested in catching some of the videos from earlier today, they'll be published on YouTube probably the next half hour or so once I find something to eat and get a chance to format those. So thank you everyone for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Legacy all day. We'll kick off about 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we'll go for 6 or 7 hours till about this time here. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you all tomorrow, hopefully. If you're someone who's only a fan of Modern, we'll likely be back with more Modern on Wednesday afternoon. Thank you, everyone. Shout out to Anironix, Nivik, Justin, Project Bomb for crazy amounts of bits, as always. And thank you to everyone that bought that Twitch Prime deal for the 500 bits for $1 and then was generous and sent those bits my way. So thank you, everyone. I appreciate it, and catch y'all later this week.